Ideas Inspired Information Podcast powered by Lok Enterprise. Here's your host, Braxton Holley.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Ideas Inspired Information. Here we are back again on your Friday Fitness Fix, part 2 of Energy.
We back again, part 2 of Energy. How y'all doing? I hope you are as excited as we are.
You know, I should start putting like the woo clapping sounds right? After we say we back. And put people, hey, the blow up.
The gas station dude?
Yeah, the little blow up, man.
Car salesman guy? Yeah, blow up dude.
Yeah, that'll be funny.
Crazy Tom?
Yeah. Well, not this week. Maybe starting next season we'll do something like that. We'll keep you real steady on the way we've been doing you this season.
We'll put a pin in it.
Bing.
Put a pin in it.
It'll start dropping all kind of sound effects. But yeah, DJ, let's hop into week 2 of Energy.
Week 2 of Energy.
Excuse us for the delay in weeks, but we always come back better and stronger, like we have always done.
Back and I'm better.
Back and better.
Yeah, we do apologize, y'all. We've been busy, and sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles,
Yeah, true.
That's just how it is. But this week, following up on last week, part 1, this is part 2 of Energy. Last week, we kind of told you how the body processes things, how we use food as energy, or how food starts as food and then becomes energy. Now we're going to talk about kind of how we maintain, lose, or gain through energy, so to speak, and or food. So essentially what we're trying to do is simplify the battle of weight loss or weight gain for all of y'all out there who are struggling with it, as so many Americans do.
Yeah. Weight is like a thing that even the people that most people see as ideal, they even have a mental struggle with that. Not even on the energy side, but just, our society here in America, weight is like such a thing. And I think it's become that way because of the way that we eat stuff here. Like other countries, weight, unless you're like a model and seriously modeling, I don't think it's that big of a deal on, the cultural division as far as obesity and overweight and all of that, just because they don't eat the same way we eat. Like they don't consume any and everything whenever they think they're hungry.
Yeah, I think the biggest detriment to us, man, has been like this industrialized 21st century microwaved world that we live in. We want our things quick, fast, in a hurry, and it's so much more convenient to get our food from a drive-through rather than cooking it and taking your time to nourish your body the right way.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can go on our soapbox and talk about stuff like that forever, man. But y'all, people out there, fellas, ladies, if you've been struggling with weight, you've come to the right place.
Dun dun.
I'm sorry it took me so long to get there. I was trying to figure out how to deliver that. But yeah, you've come to the right place. Let's talk about energy. Let's talk about what our body does with that energy. We take energy in, we eat food, we make it into energy so that we can live, heart keeps beating, we can walk, we can do all this stuff, right? All that stuff takes energy. So eventually we're going to need more of that energy, right? So we're going to need to eat again. The problem comes in is when we are not eating the right amount of energy for the amount of energy we're putting out.
So a quick example I had in my head was like, if I take in 100 calories, does it make sense for me to put 100 calories back in, or do I need to put 200 calories back in?
Right. But it all depends on what your goal is, right?
True.
So if you're trying to lose weight, let's say your starting weight is 300 pounds. Excuse me. I just burped all over the Braxton mic. So,
Lifestyle. We talked about that.
So yeah, let's say there's a particular person out there in the world that weighs 300 pounds and they would like to lose some of that weight. If they were going to eat a meal, they need to create some sort of caloric deficit, meaning that you need to eat less than what you're
Putting out.
Exactly. So you have a baseline of energy that your body uses just to survive, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you have another measurement or value of energy that your body uses to keep up with your daily activity, what have you, whether it's just walking down the street, whether it's sitting on the couch and watching TV, whether it's doing push-ups, whether it's doing whatever. Your body is using energy constantly. So you need to supplement that so that your body can keep going. But what you need to do is create a caloric deficit for that person.
Mm-hmm.
So if they're on a 2,000 calorie diet, and throughout their day they only use 1,500 calories to live. That means they have a 500 calories that they need to figure out how to use. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you either don't eat that 500 calories or you go to the gym and burn off that 500 calories so it's not stored and saved as fat for later use. And the same goes for gaining weight. If you want to gain, you got to eat so that your energy intake surpasses your energy output. I feel like I'm saying energy a lot, but these are the only words that I have for y'all right now.
We're talking about energy.
That is kind of the name of the episode, so I'm going to keep saying it.
Energy.
So yeah, it's all about that energy balance like we talked about last episode. Braxton, do you have any kind of energy woes, so to speak? We all deal with it. And like you said, subconsciously, we all kind of are like, I may look at someone and say, dang, I want to look like that. And that same person may look at someone else and say, dang, I want to look like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Shoot. Talking about energy, man, I'm always like wired on energy, and I don't like pump in crazy amounts of sugars and all kind of crazy stuff. Mm-hmm. I'm just naturally, energetic, and for me,
are you always hot? Like, do you?
No.
Do you run hot?
No, I don't run hot. I actually kind of run cold. I don't like cool air. So like it's warmer in here right now. I'm okay. Like it's close to the warmer side, but I'm okay. Mm-hmm. I'm not like, oh, I'm hot, I gotta get out of here. No, I don't really run hot. But like for me on energy, I probably use way more energy than I consume as far as calorie wise go. But like for me to eat more to grow, because you have to add more calories if you want to get bigger, or less if you want to get smaller. Mm-hmm. But for me to add more, that's tough, because it's like I don't want no more. Yeah, I'm full. Mm-hmm. And I feel like I can eat a pretty decent amount of food. It's like I don't want any more after a certain point.
Right.
Plus, I do eat a lot of like fruits and vegetables, so they take up a little less space.
They take up less space, but they're more. So whenever you're eating like chips and kind of like junk food, that's like simple carbs. You know what I mean? Complex carbs are a little bit tougher to digest because they have more nutrients and there's more
places for them to like go,
so to speak. You know what I mean?
They gotta go to this place, that place, this place, help that little cell out.
Right, which is one of the reasons why eating whole unprocessed foods help you stay full longer or stay feeling full longer, versus like bag of chips or something.
Yeah.
But it's actually good that you do eat that stuff, because you probably are eating less but getting the same amount of nutrients that versus someone who may not be eating the same way.
Yeah. I think we should talk about that one day. We talked about quality of life. We need to talk about quality of food.
Yes, quality of food is important. It's levels. I swear it's levels.
Yeah.
And there's no such thing as bad food either, y'all. Food is food, and it is what it is. there's definitely a such thing as drugs.
There's bad quality of food.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's, bad quality food, good quality food. There's food that's going to do bad things to you if you eat it a lot.
But it is just food.
Yeah, exactly. There's also good food that'll do bad things to you if you eat it a lot. So, that's technically why there's no such thing as good versus bad food.
True. Never thought about it like that.
Yeah. I'm learning a lot through this nutritional course I'm going through.
Hey, man.
Shout out to Precision Nutrition. Appreciate y'all.
We learning a lot. We teaching a lot. Or at least, giving out the information a lot.
Yeah, I just got to go look at it, for real.
Yeah.
Just go listen.
Take a listen to the energy course.
All right, so in a nutshell, it's all about that energy balance. If you don't know how to find that balance, reach out to your local fitness / nutritional professional like myself, justhaveexcuses.com. And
J.O.E Fitness.
That person can help you out with that. Because you can go to the gym all you want to, but if you're not, eating enough, you're not going to get bigger.
No.
You can go to the gym all you want to, but if you go to McDonald's and get that Big Mac after each exercise, you're just putting the calories back in that you just lost. So, just like I said last episode, y'all, always actively think, is this going to hurt my goals or is this going to help my goals? Mm-hmm. Braxton, before I wrap up, you have anything you want to say, before I have my final thoughts?
Yeah, I'll go on a quick little powwow here.
Okay.
Life is what you make it. No, but really, energy levels really depend on you, your mindset, obviously they depend on you, but if you consume things that aren't going to give you high levels of energy, you won't have high levels of energy. If you do things that aren't positive to your mindset and your daily goals, you're not going to be positive. You're not going to be, open-minded and have the proper energy to do possibly what you want to do.
There's a trickle-down effect to that stuff too, so
Exactly.
That's going to affect your family and people that are close to you, so Be careful.
Everything is step by step, and if it's a convoy of cars going down the road and one car blows a wheel and they're a car behind each other, then a next car is gonna have to swerve. And it's a ripple effect. So
you know what it's gonna take for you to get out of that?
What it is?
It's gonna take for somebody on the road to be far enough out of that situation. You gotta take yourself out that situation and look from afar and be like, I need to hit my fucking brakes right now.
Like, I need to see what's going on ahead of me to make the proper adjustments to not get to that point. And so a quick statement before, so I can let DJ do a little bit of talking here. Younger generations of people that are listening to us, take this with a grain of salt. Look at the things that your parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, great-grandparents, everybody older than you have done and have been doing. And look at where they are. If that is where you desire to be, if that is a goal of yours, then by all means, go along that track on your own path. But if that's not where you want to be and that's not something you want to do, you have to make a change for the generations behind you. It only takes one person to make that change to be able to, make a whole generations of people be completely different. The Rockefellers weren't always rich,
but they've been rich for a long time.
Yeah, somebody did something to change that,
Yeah.
Like Elon Musk's parents weren't Albert Einstein and Nikola Tesla. Look that up if you don't know who Nikola Tesla is. So he had to. So Bill Gates' parents aren't Alexander Graham Bell and Benjamin Button. So he had to. So you see what I'm saying. So if you want to be able to do something, make a change in any form of life other than energy, you gotta do something different.
It's pretty much gonna be on you.
Yeah, you gotta do something different.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm done. Go ahead.
Alright. So I just want to kind of address the people that I know for a fact that may be listening and thinking to themselves, it's not that damn simple. Energy, balance, and food in and out, it's not that simple, because I do this all the time and it ain't that simple, and I still haven't lost weight, I still haven't gained weight, blah, 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 blah. You're right, it's not that simple. We live in I believe my book termed it as a social, economical, something lives. We live very complex lives is what I was trying to get to. We're human beings, we trip up, we fail, and most of the times we don't even really realize the things that we're doing ourselves until it takes someone in that car crash, looking at the car crash, to tell us what's going on. So I say that to say, one, in order to really know where to start or where to go, you got to know where to start. So create yourself a food log to really kind of understand how you're eating throughout the day. Write down how you're feeling where you're eating certain foods, and you'll get a better sense of what's going on in your brain in relation to food and how you're eating. It is not simple, but it is simple once you kind of piece it, like break the whole puzzle apart and just take it piece by piece. There's professional help out here, y'all, and these people really want to help. I really want to help you. I want to make some money, of course, but I'm not giving these free consultations for no reason. I'm not giving free nutritional plans for no reason. I want to see America get slimmer. I want to see my black folks out there stop dying from heart attacks when you could have lived 30 more years. You know what I'm saying? I want my brothers, Jade and Deb and Kishana, I hope y'all listen to me. I want y'all to teach this stuff to y'all kids so that they can teach it to their kids so that we can get from up under this cloud that we under. So the problem isn't food, y'all. The problem is people. The problem is our brains. The problem is what America has done to us. And, I kind of wanted the last word, so to speak, so I can say all that and then lead us into our next episode, which is kind of like fad diets and energy balance. One diet in particular is the keto diet. I do not like keto at all, and I'll tell y'all why next weekend or next week. Friday the weekend. True. But yeah, fad diets, keto in particular, I want to talk about because there's been a proven method that for some reason we just don't want to, it's the long haul. That's most likely why we don't want to do it. But, it's been proven, and a lot of these fad diets are putting us off worse than what we started. Mm-hmm. So I'm hopping off the soapbox. Hope y'all have a great weekend, and, tune in, listen next weekend. I'm going to let Braxton handle all the other stuff.
Yeah, you know what it is. Make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe, like, and comment. Give us something else to talk to you about. Give us some questions to answer. We enjoy actually coming to you and talking to you weekly. Just ways to get better. Like, we could talk about anything.
Oh, my bad. So The reason why I asked you if you run hot is because there are some people whose bodies are very efficient in burning calories and kind of are basically just like a fucking furnace. Oh. And so that's why some people's bodies run harder than usual, or
Not mine. Sometimes I be worried. I'm kind of cold. But yeah. We honestly, to the core, want to be able to help people.
Yes, yes.
And we could talk about anything. We could sit and talk about sports. We like sports. We could talk about, business, which we do talk about business, but,
oh, yeah.
How can we help someone else? And if we're able to help you on a weekly basis or just in general, if something has stuck out to you, something that I've said, something that DJ said, something that one of our guests has said, reach out. Let us know that that's been inspirational to you, and maybe it's sparked something in you. Go ahead.
My bad. I keep saying Braxton, and here you go, and then I keep saying I want to say some more stuff.
Speak on.
But tell me I'm wrong. Tell Braxton he wrong. This is an opportunity for us to learn.
Yeah.
We're not perfect, and we understand that, and that's how we grow and learn and listen, and become the best people that we can be.
Unlimited amount of information, and even the information that is out isn't completely understood.
Damn.
So that's all we got for you this week. Yeah, your Friday Fitness Fix Energy Part 2. Until next time, we will see you next week.
You said something there at the end, partner. You said something at the end.
And I did.
All right, y'all.
Peace out.